welcome. This is the THQ AMA Supercross Series 125 West main event. Todd Harris along with Cameron Steele and Jamie Little as we get set to go. First up, we'll take a look at our starting grid as the riders start to stage. And Cameron, it is still raining and raining very hard, but it looks like everyone has got fresh gear on. The bikes are clean, and that will not last too much longer as we take a look at our Suzuki starting grid. Two names that jump right out at you, Nathan Ramsey and Ivan Tedesco. They were the heat winners.
Definitely, and they were the only two winners last year on the West Coast. So let's not also forget Steve Lamson put in a great run. Unbelievable. I mean, he wasn't even sure he was going to be racing this coast until a week ago.
Broc Hepler, Andrew Short make it in there as well by virtue of an LCQ, and they're the final two riders to make it in to the main event, Jesse Casillas and Eric McCrummon. Well, there he is. They call him Nate Dogg, number 25, Nathan Ramsey on board the KTM. And so far, Cameron, that move has paid off huge for the folks in orange as we take a look at last year's 125 winner, and that is Ivan Tedesco. It's now time for Cameron's keys. How are they going to do it, Cameron?
Well, Todd, it's a mud race. A lot of different things are going to happen. Find your line. You got to sight your line, get in it, and go for it. Even if you come out of it, take the line you're in. Save your equipment. Don't kill the bike. Save the clutch. They're going to get hot. Clutches are going to get warm. They can break down. And know where you are on the track. When Sebastian Tortelli won in '98, Jeff Emig was leading, and he didn't know that Sebastian was on the same lap. He passed him, lost the race.
All right, those are Cameron's keys for the 125 main event. Let's quickly check in with Jamie Little.
Well, Todd, the riders can't execute any of those keys without being able to see. So Broc Hepler is one of the 125 West Coast favorites. He's wearing the new stock goggles. He's got 4 tear-offs, and he's also got them rolled up in here. And I asked him how many roll-offs he's got. He said they'll run all night. At least 50 are in there. So chances are the vision is going to be good for Broc Hepler with stock goggles. Guys?
All right, thank you, Jamie. Great information. Find yourself a nice dry spot if there's one in Southern California. I don't know about it. The 30-second board is up. It is now sideways. 125 West main event from Anaheim, set to go. Look at Tedesco, Cameron on the inside, drops a leg, and look at the speed he's carrying.
Can he get it into the line? And he does. Getting across that Butterfinger crisp pole shot line. Going to be taking home some extra money there and chancing it right away. But look, coming up into his mirror there is a Suzuki. Got to catch a number on that.
76 right at the inside. Tedesco bogs down just a little bit. Momentarily finds that line that is maintenance on, but it's still Tedesco out in front. Number 76 is Brian Morris, and in third place is Nathan Ramsey.
And look at that, how deep that is in between those sections. Ivan Tedesco, a winner of crosses, having a hard time getting through lines. This is going to be one of the keys. You got to make sure you get in the line and keep going. Ivan Tedesco has to play it smart. He's now in front and has no roost to deal with.
Here's the Butterfinger crisp replay for the whole shot. Number 1 is Ivan Tedesco as he comes in. Look at that line. Perfect positioning as he crosses the line first and picks up the Butterfinger crisp pole shot. Moments ago, my exuberance carried over as Nathan Ramsey made a high-risk pass and just clipped the front of another rider, but Ramsey made it stick, and now he is in second place. So Tedesco is your leader as the green flag comes out. Nathan Ramsey sits in second place, and we are going 10 laps in the 125 main event. Steve Lamson sits in third.
So a great ride right now for Steve Lamson. Can he keep it together? Ivan Tedesco, the picture of fitness. He has been in such good shape the last couple years. In fact, all of his career, he's been one of those guys everybody talks about, has stamina, looks good on the motorcycle, great positioning. Tonight will be tricky. You can see the feet off the bike. He's ready to ski at any time. He starts to fall over. He's going to use his speed to put it out. We saw him fall over in his heat race, but he kept the bike running. That's one of the keys also. You're riding a four-stroke. They're tough to start when they're hot. Ivan kept it going.
Well, it's been a great run in Anaheim for Ivan Tedesco as he won all 3 events here last year. And you see Nathan Ramsey now coming into view as Tedesco struggles just a little bit. So Ramsey has closed the gap down to about 20 yards, but he has his problems as well. Another look at the hole shot, Cameron. On the left is the start, and there's the line they're going for the Butterfinger crisp hole shot award.
It's amazing how much water is sitting in there in that starting area. It's lucky they don't have to go over it more than one time a race. And you saw there the number 1 Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki of Ivan Tedesco taking home the hole shot.
Tedesco coming through one more time, knocks off another lap. Nathan Ramsey as well. It looks like Cameron, the face of the finish line has gotten so mucked up that no one is able to jump that. So that has become a real hazard that everyone's having to take it back as the rain comes down even harder now. and Tedesco negotiates his section, no problem, but Nathan Ramsey is right there, and you've got to think, if Tedesco makes even the slightest bobble in these conditions, he's not going to be able to hold up Nathan Ramsey. And here comes Ramsey to the outside.
Well, you saw Ivan Tedesco reaching up for a roll-off there, and
doubles it into the lead.
Ivan Tedesco gets just a little swirly going over that first jump of the triple and opens the door up.
Josh Woods is also in there, number 91, so KTM feeling very good right now. Their man is out in front, 25. He is Nathan Ramsey. He won both events on the Canadian stops, the first two stops as we went internationally. And Ivan Tedesco now sits in second place with 91. Woods moving into third. That's Josh Woods out of Flint, Michigan on the Honda CRF 250R.
Riding for that Samsung wireless team, he is one of the mudders. He is a guy that is accustomed to riding in the mud. A lot of people have been talking about him. We've seen him ride the mud before with good rides, but we've seen him also have some problems on tracks where there wasn't a lot of mud or ruts. So you never really know what you're going to get out of Woods, but he is one of those great young riders coming up.
Let's throw it down quickly to Jamie Little trackside.
Well, Todd, if you remember back to last year, Nathan Ramsey was the only rider that stopped Ivan Tedesco from having a perfect season. Now he's back, and the number 25 is on the KTM. And right now, KTM is just hoping and praying that he'll stay in this position.
All right, thank you very much, Jamie, as Nathan Ramsey has a good last lap, but here comes Ivan Tedesco. Tedesco picking a good line, but Ramsey able to double through there, and Tedesco does the same thing this time. So Ivan Tedesco closing it down just a little bit. But Cameron, the talk in the pits coming into today was that possibly this race could hurt someone's chances at a title. They might have a mishap, a clutch, something might burn up. But I think we're seeing the cliche proving right, the cream rising to the top.
For sure, but it's only lap 4 of 10. Remember, these guys in front are riding their bikes hard to be out there. Anything can happen. They can have a malfunction.
Can Nathan Ramsey hold off last year's champion, Ivan Tedesco, or will we crown a new king in 125 at the first stop?